goal for the rest of the day is to get Sparkle's car into there and my truck into there. So, see, I'm not that far away from doing it, but I'm just not going to move the stuff to move it. I got 2x4s in here, chunks of wood that can be burnt, so it's not that cold out right now. It's like 30 degrees, give or take, and I'm just going to pull my saws out, and I'm going to build a set of Sawhorses that we need for another project coming up. So instead of moving this stuff and building again, we're just gonna go get some measurements off of another set of Sawhorses I have. It's always nice to have multiple sets of the same Sawhorse, so in case they get crisscrossed, all your material still sits level. So we're gonna go get those measurements right now. This is the set of Sawhorses I'm gonna mirror. They're 40 inches at the top, and each leg is 36 inches, and this is a really good working height for me, 40 by 36. Got the saw set up, plugged in and everything, got the nailer out. So we need 6 40-inch pieces and 8 36-inch pieces. So let's cut those first, then all the other scraps we can use to lock it all together, but those are all the important ones. And I know the chop saw is a little overkill, but I need to move it anyway, and might as well be a great cut. That's all our top pieces. You throw the ball for, kick the ball for honey. Now let's cut our legs. So this is a pretty twisted 2x4. So let's just use these for our legs here. That's what I like to say. If you're a good carpenter, you cut the twist out of a piece of wood. So honey just took one of the chunks of wood. Better than when I was doing the trim in the house. And right down the kitchen, she would take a piece of molding and I'd be like, wow, that was a pretty pricey chew toy. What do we got? We got 4 legs, we need 4 more. It's great. Most of this material has been taken off other jobs from the demo side of it. So it's always nice to reuse materials like this because, man, they're starting to add up. Because right now for the materials that I'm using to build this, to buy them new, it'd be cheaper to build or to buy a set of the plastic Sawhorses. So that's what's nice. I've been kind of spoiled lately with the Passload XP. It's so nice not to drag that compressor around. I think if they actually had a micro brad nailer, like the pinner, in from Passload, I probably would get all the finish guns and move on from my compressors. But until I find one that I like Milwaukee or Makita makes one that's interesting, but some of these tools are getting pretty expensive for what they do, and especially if you already have it. So we'll see, maybe in the future. So I build it like an eye, so it's like an I-beam. Alright, now with honey in the picture here. So what I do for this is I line it up with this top edge here of the lower part of the I-beam, and I go in about 1 inch or so, And that's all. That's all I do. Just hold it. 2 nails up there. And 2 nails into the bottom 2x4. So we're going to do the same on the other side here. Two nails there. If it splits, whatever. Then all you do is you flip it over. Do the same on the other side. All right, let me show you the Sawhorse. That's all it is. So I put it on a level surface. You just kind of kick it around so it doesn't wobble anymore. See? And that's it on that. But, you know, we're still not done. We got to put these pieces in. So these are just cut-offs. These can be whatever you got. I put them somewhere around here and call it a day. And that's it. So all I did is just rip 2 scrap pieces from the lumber, and now these. So some people mount it on the inside here, some people mount it on the outside. I prefer the outside so you can hang your tool off of it or something. So that's how I build my Sawhorses. I'm going to finish the other one and I'll show you what they both look like and why I build them the same. Alright, so it's been a long time since I actually ran out of one of these cartridges. So let me just do a quick tutorial on how to change it. So you lift up on the back, that lifts up, cartridge falls, oh yeah. Oh yeah. There might be like a shot or something left in there, but that's it. So cap comes off. Just make sure that's still lifted up. Now when you go to put it back on, you just line up the holes and click. I'm ready to, should be locked and loaded. So I'm on, let's get back to work. Okay, that was the problem. Let's put our legs on. So you can see I ran into a little bit of a twist, so I was going to put that at the bottom. No harm. Alright, now that's my second set of Sawhorses. And we're going to put in the eye here and then this angle piece here. And we'll have 2 sets, or a second set. Alright, these are my Sawhorses I made, you know, Took me longer to find all the tools and the nails than to build them. I will admit there are fancier, more elaborate sawhorses on YouTube, and that's awesome, but these only cost me a few bucks and I can stack anything I want on them. And then on top of that, and this is why I build them like I do, I can stack them nice and easy, throw them in my truck. If they accidentally get left at a job site, I'm not even worried about it. Yeah, so one more step into getting Sparkle's car in the garage, but let's go move these into the workshop.